The My Transaction portion of eEdge, probably the greatest tool in the eEdge system, is the My Transaction, the most advanced, the most technology used. It's going to allow for you to do paperless transactions with your clients, the co-brokes, mortgage companies, and title companies, and also allow you to do a transaction from anywhere, any location, as long as you have connection to the internet. You can be on the road, you can be on vacation, and you can fill out a complete purchase agreement. You can sign it from wherever you're at with electronic signatures. You can send it to your clients, and vice versa. If your client's out of town, they can just log in and fill everything out as well. There's no more, if you're on vacation, you got to find a fax machine, get the fax, fill it all out, upload it, scan it to email, or fax it back, and deleting those contracts. It's all done online with electronic signatures, also with the capability of turning it into a PDF or a fax if your client really does prefer that type of contract. That is totally optional with this system, but we prefer to keep it electronic to save on the paper, and then also keep it very smooth and easy to do. So if we look down here at the diagram, I'm just going to show you how this works and how simple this is going to be, and how your clients are going to rave, and it's going to build you more referrals from your clients and also repeat business from your clients because of the way this transaction happens. So you, the agent, get to start the transaction. So you have the choice of, within the eEdge system, of finding your contact, and at any time you can click right next to your contact and say start a transaction. If it's a listing or a purchase agreement, whatever it may be, you just click on it, and then from there you say this is a listing of a residential home. It's going to pull up all of your required forms for listings of a residential home. You, as the agent, fill it all out, sign everything you need to sign, hit send to client. They get the email saying, hey, the listing agreement is ready for you to review, fill out, and sign. So they'll go through, put their initials in on anything, and sign anything that they need to, and change anything that they need to. So if they do change something that you have put in there, the price, the contract date, it will remove your signature, because you're going to now have to re-sign that and reapprove that you agree to those terms. And vice versa for you and the client. If you change something that they did, it will remove their signature if they had signed that page, and they'll have to re-sign it. So we're going to have them fill everything out. Once they sign everything with the electronic signatures built right into this eEdge system, they hit submit. You get a text or an email saying that the contract's filled out and ready to review. You go through, review it. If anything's changed, it's highlighted in pink so you can quickly identify it. You don't have to hunt and peck and try to figure out if they changed anything. It'll be highlighted in pink, letting you know that, and you'll have to re-sign that page if needed. Everything's time stamped as well, so you guys can see when stuff was changed. So we get the listing on the market. Once you agree to all that, you hit submit to office. They get the information. They can now put it onto the MLS and whatever steps that they need to take, but they're going to instantly get it. And the brokerage can review all the files right from the system as well, so they can help you through contracts if you're running into an issue. And it also reduces your E&O as well, having this system in place. Then we also have the co-broke. This is another great idea that they did for this system, is allowing them to come into this transaction, or this cloud of a transaction, if you want to use that analogy. They get to come into it, and now they can use this technology, fill everything out electronically, sign it from their office. You don't have to run into the office and fax it to them, or run across town and drop it off to them to fill it all out. They can just jump right in, fill it all out, make an offer right to you and your client. You guys get the notification that the offers come in. You guys can review it, counter it, however you guys need to do to get that negotiation done. That's up to you guys how you do it, but they can electronically sign everything as well. And then once you guys come to terms on a price and an agreement, we can now invite the mortgage company into it, and we can actually invite them in earlier as well if they need to see stuff going on. But we can invite them in, and then we set the criteria for what they can see as well, so they can't see everything. Same with the co-broke and the client. You're the criteria setter. You get to set to see what they get to see. So then we can invite the title company in. They get all the information they need. Again, you could be out of state, out of country, doing all of this with your clients, your co-broke, your title. It does not matter where you're at. It's all done online electronically. And then we get the closing all done. And then what's nice is if you scroll down to the next image below, it's all stored automatically online for 7 years for you, your client, and the brokerage. So now your client can get to that at any time. As long as they have connection to the internet, they can log into your portal and get that information for year end. Whatever it may be that they need off of that, they can grab that now from the system. So again, we're never printing, we're never faxing, we're never running across town, dropping off something, diluting the contracts from when we scan them, fax them, 5 or 6 different times and stuff starts to look a little tough to read, that will never happen on here. It'll all be electronically on here and never being diluted. We do have the option, though, again, I know I talked a lot about this electronic. We do have the option, though, of PDFing it or faxing it if the client, the co-broke, or anybody does prefer that, the title or the mortgage company. We can send as a PDF or send as a fax right from the system. We don't have to go to a fax machine. It'll give you that option once you are done. If you have any more questions on the My Transaction portion, just contact your local office and let us know.